Top 5. Yeah. Alright. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here today, please make sure to smash that subscribe button, and for all my returning subscribers, welcome to another video by your ultimate fave. As you guys can see, your ultimate fave is cold, guys. Today is super cold and I decided to wear a sweater. So now I was looking for a black sweater, but it turns out I have some really ugly sweaters. So I don't have any nice black sweaters. I definitely need to do something about that because I feel like I don't have any nice winter clothes. It's probably why I loved partnering with clothing brands during winter, because they would always send me the dopest like winter fits. But anyway, shall we move? Judging by the title of this video, you guys know that it's already part 2 of the confession sessions that you guys highly requested for. You said that you want to see a part 2, and guess what? Because everybody said they wanted to see a part 2 and the video even trended, this video is sponsored by, no I'm kidding, not sponsored, but Nandos reached out to me and they asked to buy me my meal for part 2 of the confession session. So thank you so much to Nandos. They sent me a voucher. They were like, okay girl, we love what you do, and we want to buy you a meal for your next confession session. So I'm waiting for the bevs to roll through for this confession session. But anyway guys, so what I'm gonna do is, should I unpack? Wait, let me first look for the confessions and then I'm gonna unpack the food. I think I'm getting better at this lapel thing. But anyway guys, okay cool. So this is the food that I got today, and you guys will be really happy to know I was buying my food at Nandos and they actually sell the Peri-Nays in a big bottle. So I went and bought it for 40 bucks. I got quite a few things today, so let me just show you guys what I got. Have a quick bite and let's jump into part 2 because it's looking spicy AF and I never want to take time away from you guys. So I got a mild quarter chicken because it comes with the hot pot, which is some rice with lots of food on it. And then I got some winglets in the flavor tangy tomato. Then I also got, I don't know what this is, chia. Wait, what? Which one is this one? I think I got an extra piece of chicken. It's my lucky day because Nando said to. Okay, it's okay. Okay, so I got a quarter chicken in mild. No, I got a quarter chicken in tangy tomato, and then I got another quarter chicken in mild. They gave me an extra piece of chicken. I ain't mad about that. I ain't mad about that. Okay, obviously I'm not gonna finish the chicken because that's quite a bit of chicken. But then I also got obviously this hot pot, which I think there should be rice inside because there is this winter kind of special where the chicken, yeah, it comes with the rice, as you can see. And then I got, I have no idea what this is. Oh, Festa fries. I also got Festa fries. So I got quite a bit of food, and then the Peri-Nays was just there. I decided to buy it because I really like it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm obviously gonna have some on my wings. Peri-Nays with peri wedges, goated. Okay guys, let me give you a first bite and jump into it because you guys were having me the other day. Oh, Naledi doesn't give us the first bite anymore. Jesus. Why am I using this fork? Okay, I'm gonna give you a bite of the Festa fries. They are my favorite because there's cheese and chips and chicken and stuff. So here you go. Okay, let's go. You know why I like the Festa fries? Because there's this, the cheese is very tangy and savory. If Nandos is willing to give me the secret, oh my god. Okay, what was I saying? I got lost by the train of thought of food. My train of thought just got lost because I was thinking of that cheese. Guys, please also sell the cheese sauce of the Festa fries that you guys are selling us and expecting us to lose weight mid-winter, but we're not going to. Sell us that. The hot pot is right over there. I'm just gonna dig in it every now and again. And then I've got my 2 pieces of chicken. Now, I had a little peek through of the part 2, and I just have to take another shot because I don't know where this can go. So it looks like it's not looking good. Oh, and I took off my muffler, or is it called like, yeah, a muffler, I think it is, because I really want you guys to hear the chewing sounds. So if you guys have an issue with chewing sounds, I suggest you don't watch this video. But if you want to hear people's endeavors, then take out your shot glass and let's have a shot. This is the part where you pause the video, we have a shot, and we get right into the neck of people's business. On 3, 2, 1. Azishi matota. Let's go, boy. Okay, let's go. The last one that I think I told you guys was about this girl who nearly stabbed her boyfriend, or if not, there was something after that, so I'm just gonna pick up from there. Anonymous said, I'm in a relationship, but I keep going back to my ex and I've never slept with my current. Am I wrong? Guys, I think it's the retrograde, hey? I really don't wanna lie, like I'm not gonna cap. Even I've been having strange dreams about my ex. And I'll be like, are we meant to be together? Like, what's happening? You're not wrong, but you're definitely not giving your current a chance. And that's some shady ass shit, if you ask me. So, technically, you're not wrong. Because you're saying, I'm in a relationship, but I keep going back to my ex and I've never... Oh, so you keep sleeping with him. Is that what you're saying? So you keep sleeping with your ex. Not you going back just to be friends. You keep sleeping with him. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. First of all, let me tell you the problem with that is the attachment of being with your ex. You're never gonna get over him if you keep going back to him. You have to rip it off like a band-aid. I think the hardest breakup ever for me was my breakup with Drake and my recent breakup, because those ones I forced myself to rip it off like a band-aid, and those were the ones that were more sentimental to me. So I just say, if you're gonna keep going back to your ex, just get back together with your ex. And if you haven't slept with your current and you have no intention to, but you're still sleeping with your ex, that's a bit wrong. Thanks God, Nandos bought this food. I can ravaza it without feeling like my 100 rand is gone pooing. Next anonymous said, oh my God. Anonymous said, I have a potential sugar daddy, but he doesn't want to give me sugar. Oh girl, I know those ones. Ugh, they just want to give me love. Fuck out of here. No. Like, oh my gosh, guys. You know, I'm very sorry. There is nothing more irritating than someone otisang matata into your homestead and still want to create more problems for you. If you're going to be a sugar daddy and you want to give me sugar, don't give me daddy. Like, they are not mutually exclusive, those things. They must go together. Thank you. But anyway, she's like, I have a potential sugar daddy, but he doesn't want to give me sugar. I love him so much. Man. So you're in love with him. That's the first mistake. Rookie error number 1. Why are you in love with your sugar daddy? Why? Now, let's move past the fact that I could potentially judge you on this, because on this channel, we don't judge anyone. Why are you falling in love with the sugar daddy? 2 years young, okay? No sugar, just love. Girl, you might as well just tell him to basically write his will to his whole wife and then just die and be happy, because at this rate, he's not going to give you anything, period, point blank. 2 years in, nothing. I want to leave him because he has another girlfriend of 3 years. I didn't even read that second part and I already could tell it was a losing game for you. I could already tell it was a losing game for you. And my sister, the thing about when you're losing a game, it's the same way Liverpool lost to Real Madrid. I could see the happiness on Kareem's face, but did you see the sadness on Salah's face? No, shame. I really like Salah. I mean, I learned about him like 2 weeks ago, but that's not the point. No, Mara, my sister. Did you honestly, why would you even fall in love with him? What is it about him that makes you guys fall in love? You must be falling in strategy. Like, Where are the guys? Anyway, she's not done. I was just hungry. And like you want to story say, stop put and one way, so I might as well get food before I get confused. Anonymous said, okay, he has a girlfriend of 3 years and the age difference is huge. Where do I begin? The age difference between who? Between you and him, or between him and the other girlfriend of 3 years? So, and is it between you and what does the age difference have to do with anything? Are you just shocked that you found out that he was cheating on you? Bruh. Sorry, Anonymous, I'm laughing at myself. All I'm gonna say is he's not giving you any sugar, bro. That's because he's juggling the 3 of you for the price of 1. So I would suggest you pack up your things and get the hell out of there. Because I don't know what kind of sweatshop he's running, what kind of relationship sweatshop he's running, but it definitely ain't gonna be at the cost of your heart if he's not even going to Atlas at all. Doesn't give me sugar. You shouldn't even be complaining about things like this when you've got a sugar daddy. Do you understand what I'm saying? Don't ask me, I don't know. Just saying. He's giving you a run for your money. Run, and run fast. Anonymous said, Anonymous said, so I secretly dated my aunt's ex, so I want to ask if it's a bad thing that I don't feel bad about it. You want to ask if it's a bad thing that you don't feel bad about it? Okay, what is the right relationship dynamics between you and your aunt? Personally, I have some aunts whose obituaries I would happily write. You know what? I'm sorry. I have some aunts whose, you know, funerals I probably wouldn't cry at much, but not enough to sleep with their boyfriends. So, I mean, it kind of is giving a little bit evil, but not too evil. Depends. I don't know. I don't think it's a bad thing that you don't feel bad about it. I think the act in itself is not a good thing, but the person here who I honestly think, no, it's actually the both of you. Let me not even start. I was about to say it's the uncle. It's your uncle-in-law. That's wrong, but also you are wrong. But if you don't feel bad about it, then tell us how it goes. You guys might get married. We might get invited to the wedding, and you know, you guys might talk about this in your story. Hey, they met through very weird circumstances. Brick by brick in the homestead. Amen. Jesus is God. Okay, Anonymous said, I think I flunked first semester. What? I think I flunked first semester and I'm thinking of giving up the course I chose and start a white chain. Oh, a YouTube channel. No, what the fuck are you doing? Hi, Wena. You can start that YouTube channel whether or not you're at school or not, but I wouldn't suggest, because you failed the first semester, that you're gonna, do you know, let me tell you a story. You know, I'm not too proud of this moment, but because you guys know I'm a smart ass bitch and I'm graduating in a few days, I'm gonna tell you the story. First year of university, in the 8 subjects I did, I failed 5. First semester, I failed all of them. Second semester, I failed 1. No, first semester, I failed 2. Second semester, I failed 3. Or something along those lines. Because I know I failed 5 units. And I had 8 units. And I literally made it by the dean's grace. Or like passing with just the thing. Like or passing with grace. As in like, you just made it because we don't have enough space for you to be there again. So you're going to go to summer school and finish all your other subjects, but you're going to pass with grace because we don't have enough time to make you a placeholder for the other potential students. So what I'm going to say to you is, you're about to make a big mistake if you do that, okay? I would never, ever, ever advise any person to drop out of school and start a YouTube channel. People drop out of schools for different reasons. If you feel like school is not for you, that's a fair statement, you know? Even though that would be very difficult to take in, if you're someone who genuinely doesn't like school, that's different. If you're overwhelmed because you have another job that's successfully paying off, it's also a bit, but I understand it. But you can't just say because you failed the first semester, you're just going to start a YouTube channel and then live off what, my sister? I could say, don't do it. That's the first time I'm actually giving people advice. Do not do that. And I'm actually keeping your name here. I'm gonna check on you. Do not flipping do that. These chips are so good, but I'm so pissed off at you right now for even assuming or thinking that thought that you done thanked. It's the most unthankiest thought I've ever heard in the history of thanking. No. Anonymous said, I'm 18, my dad disowned me and he told me to go to hell. I'm just a teen, don't I deserve love? Of course you do. Let me tell you a funny story. My dad once kicked me out for 2 weeks. I'm gonna tell you the story. My mom has told me to go to hell more times than I can remember. When parents love you, but sometimes parents can be very harsh. Before I even say when parents love you, parents can be very harsh, you know, and not to obviously sound some type of way, but our parents, especially black people, our parents have been through a lot to get us where we are. And a lot of the time when we're younger, we don't seemingly understand, right? There is a difference between your parent being angry at you in the moment and having to take accountability for that moment, as opposed to your parent actually being abusive towards you. And I need you to understand the difference. My mom has told me to go to hell more times than I can remember. My dad told me it was futile, buy me a car, and that I'm gonna fall pregnant, and that I'm possibly going to drop out of school, and I'm just gonna be a bum. That's what my dad said to me, okay? And as funny as it is now, it was so hurtful. And I remember how difficult it was to even look at him in the face. And a lot of the things that I did to prove to him that I wouldn't be a nothing. But if this means anything, and if your dad is the dad that I would think he is, I don't know what could have caused the whole altercation. So I'm obviously speaking in context that maybe you guys had a falling out. I would just say, I don't think he means it. But if he does, you are the only one who knows your parent. I don't know your parent, I don't know your dad. But I don't think he meant it like that. You definitely deserve love. He definitely loves you. And he could say all these horrible things, but as long as he's not kicking you out, not feeding you, hitting you, abusing you. No, these things are not justifiable. But I'm just saying that if he says go to hell, but he's basically saying going to hell in the confinement of your room, but in the morning, you guys are still meeting each other, having breakfast, he's probably taking you to school, whatever the case may be. I need you to remember that he still loves you. At some point, he's gonna have to take accountability for that nonsense, and that's the thing with black parents. Black parents just spew whatever vile they wanna spew, and then they become surprised when we still resent them after all their hard work of raising us. But when you do become older, because the thing about black parents is that you can never try to have a conversation with them without them feeling like you're disrespecting them. So I definitely wouldn't advise you just approach him, because he doesn't seem like the type of dad to take kindly to that. But at some point you will have the capability to sit down and talk with him, and you will tell him how you feel. I think it took me 27 years to tell my dad that I never recovered from my mom's passing. I also never recovered from 80% of the things you said to me growing up, because I was like the black sheep. I always say this. But even in making jokes about it, my family wasn't kind to me. They were not kind to me. The things that they said about me, my family members, the things that they said about me, the way that they were expecting me to fail is the reason and the backbone of who I am right now. Because I knew that their words were never gonna define me. So I hope that you remember that whether your dad means it or not, I'd like to believe he doesn't, but I could be wrong. Those words don't define you. What you need to do is keep your head down, keep working until at a point where you're self-sufficient. And from that point, I swear to God, the kind of liberation you'll have will even allow you to be open and vocal about how you feel. But for right now, you definitely deserve love. I don't think he hates you, but I definitely think at some point he needs to take accountability for the things that he says to you. And that goes for all parents, mine included. The next anonymous said, my ex impregnated me, but I didn't know, so I thought it was my current. I told them both. Whoa! What do you mean you didn't know he impregnated you? My sister? My ex impregnated me, but I didn't know, so I thought it was my current. So So if you thought it was your client, why did you tell your ex? Because you knew it was your ex. My sister, there's a thing called Clear Blue. That one that tells you how many weeks. Go through your photo gallery, see the pictures you took that day. Go through your WhatsApp, see the chats you had that day. See the call log, something, anything. I never told you don't know who impregnated you. You didn't know. Amen. So you tell me you didn't feel that liquid just. Oh, you didn't. Oh my God, I'm gonna have a shot for your lies. You're a liar. You're a big liar. Cheers to that. But I didn't know. Amen. So why did you tell them both? What do you mean you didn't know? So did you have sex with them on the same day? That's some bullshit. But some people do. Ooh, amen. Anonymous said, my ex found out I was sleeping with his friend. I'm denying it until I die. That's right, because you're innocent until proven guilty. Mara, am I lying, guys? We have to plead the fifth. Now I know my rights. Even though my rights come from American law TV shows, I still know my rights, irrespective. The Constitution I can show, because one thing about the South African government, it definitely also doesn't know its own rights. It's never been kind to the innocent ones, and it's always given corrupt people, people who have messed up this country, the leeway to still be as free as they want. So yes, I believe in the American Constitution. If you're not, no. Anonymous said, Haibo. Anonymous said he gave me chlamydia and I still took him back because I'm tanda. That's the shot I should have taken. What do you even mean, bro? Ew. Oh my God. Ew, bro. And then now we are mega. Personally. I'm just gonna say the thing that you're not supposed to say. I'm gonna need you to love yourself more and quickly at that matter. First of all, you need to ask yourself where he got chlamydia. Where did he get chlamydia? He's having unprotected sex and putting your life at risk, and you're saying that fuck all that because you love him. Okay, I'm a hypocrite because I once did that, but that's just the point. Nikulile and I know better. Probably not, but that's not the point either. The point is, why would you let him do that and take him back? My sister, I'm gonna need you to love yourself, yeah? I'm going to need you to love yourself because I know this is the most difficult thing to do, but one thing I will tell you is that a man who can potentially make you sick and not say anything, that is not a man you should be with. That man akaukenyetsa HIV, that man akaukenyetsa ntho tse ngata. And from that point, you will have no choice but to stay with him because your fear of leaving him and feeling like you will never find any other partner because they will always judge you. He will ruin your life, dude. Your life. Your life. Mutambe. Anonymous said, I'm deeply in love with my boyfriend. It's been almost 3.5 years now. It's been cool. Love that for you. But we've had a fallout once and I had a thing with a colleague of mine. Amen. Amen. She said, but we had a fallout once and I had a thing with a colleague of mine. And I've been hooked ever since. Hooked off what? His penis? Hooked off your colleague? So you're not that deeply in love with him, are you? Just admit it! You're not in love with him. You hate him. Basadi. Lantos. That anonymous that said I'm still hooked, she continued and said, what did she say? It's so bad. Nigga is a broke nigga with a kid and crazy ex-fiance. No! No! Anonymous, did you go to the river in Palazzo? Because what you're about to say is very confusing. She's like, it's so bad. Nigga is a broke nigga with a kid and a crazy ex-fiance, but I don't care. I even betcha him. And I pick him up for our hookups. He does not have a car. Oh, we work in the same company, but different posts. I've never in my life been so disappointed in black women. Personally, I'm disappointed in us because I'm most likely to do the same thing we did, eh? But not for a nigga I'm just smashing. Nah. For my boyfriend for sure. But maybe you just dick whipped, bro. You're digmatized. Are you proud of yourself? You're giving a man money so he can give you rounds. You know what he's telling his friends? Inside. Let's just have a moment of silence for the strong black queen. This queen who has failed us. Dr. Uma Agaj. Nah, you failed us, bro. You failed us. Okay, I want everything else. Mara, why am I fachalite? Why am I fachalite? Let me shut up. You know, let me shut up because I'm about to be a hypocrite and these things are not looking good. It's not working in my favor. The other side of my brain is going, oh no, not you, sis. Oh, this you? I'm pulling out the files. Girl, go to Rochelle, go to anyone, just go Palazzo and hurry up. Go to Sis Kuku, they're all there on the TL. Anonymous said, I know this thing. I finally did the deed with my crush and his thingy is tiny. I'm over him. Trust me, I've also had that moment where I was so into this chains. I was so into him, and finally when I gave him bums, I've never been so underwhelmed. And that's why I'll never date pretty boys. Not because all of them have tiny peens, but most of them are underperformers, underachievers, and have tiny peens. So yeah, no. Oh my god. Anonymous said, I'm in love with my guy best friend and I don't want to tell him because it's going to ruin our relationship. You see? That's why we don't like you guys as girlfriends. But hey, we're in love with him. I don't trust these female friends anymore. I don't trust you guys. I really don't. So stay away from my boyfriend. Not me saying that like he doesn't have a lot of female friends. One thing about my partner, and it's taken so much getting used to, is that he has a lot of female friends. A lot of them. But I think the thing is he doesn't make me feel insecure about it. So that's a good thing. But it's just been so hard to adjust to because I genuinely wouldn't date someone who had that many female friends. So I think it's just weird, but that's probably just my insecurity speaking. So yeah. Okay, Anonymous said, I'm currently speaking to 3 gents at once. Send help. No! Send strength. Speak to 5 if you must. Speak to 7. 7. 7. 3 is not enough. Even 3, I feel like you're underselling yourself. Speak to 7. You're doing amazing, sweetie. How? The option, go fussing no. Hey, Anonymous said, I'm with a 33-year-old and I'm 22. He doesn't want to be with me. He doesn't want to be with me, but spends money on me. I'm enjoying. You know what? Then that's great. Good for you. Good for you. You seem like you guys have established something that works for you. And let me tell you this. Rather he not be with you and just blows money on you, because you don't want the stress of finding out that he's with somebody else while he's with you. And there must be a reason why he doesn't want to be with you, and that reason has nothing to do with you unless you're in love with him. Then I'm gonna buy my jokes back. What? All of you are actually dying over your exes. I'm not gonna answer whether I agree or disagree or whether I'm the same boat with you guys or not, because I'm an amazing woman. Anyway, Anonymous said, I kissed my cousin's boyfriend and then gave him a boner just to get her laid because he wouldn't talk to her. What? What? There's being a wing woman and then there's this. Ladies one. You gave him a boner so that she could have sex with him. So if he's not talking to her, how was he going to have sex with her unless he was thinking about you? And thinking, yeah, man, I'm shady. I can even eat the cousin. He's probably so excited thinking that you're into him. Can't you just did that for your sister? Or for your cousin? Whoever she is. Huh? Wait. Does the cousin know you did this? Oh, when I found out, say it's a kabuena. Kabutotu. Oh my god, I'm already so sick. Okay. Ah! No. What in the fear factors being said here? Okay. Anonymous said, I once gave a blowjob to a gent in a taxi and I low-key like him and he's my best friend's boyfriend. The part about it being your best friend's boyfriend is nothing I haven't heard before. The blowjob in the taxi. Kara siyaya. Kara quantum. Ha ha ha, man. That's some Kara taxi. Jean stop salona last missed. But after Robert Lunal, please. Amen. Amen. You're going to hell. We're going to hell. Okay. My gent's best friend hit on me. He flopped and then went for my best friend. And then my gent hit on her too. Men. So you're the weakest link here. They both want her. Amen. What's that, amen? You must be looking at yourself in the mirror and seeing, what is wrong with me? Guys, I know, I'm kidding. Niggas are going nigga all the time. Anonymous said, hey, man, I took him back, child. I love him, the teen. I'm drinking because I totally get it, child. I'm inkinga zam. Yes, inkinga zam. Just let me ladies slap. Let me ladies say as a golden walk. The one that actually doesn't have a lot of stock in the shop, but it's just got that one wedge. Like that one wedge. It's not the prettiest wedge, but it's the wedge you have to wear because it's the wedge you came to buy. You came to buy a wedge. Salut. Njalo ukuthi uthe salut. Phume kuye fast. Phuma lapho. Amen. This next one is about to satisfy a lot of listeners. I left my boyfriend of 2 years for a guy I've been with for a month. A few days ago, he left me for another girl. Bro, what's wrong with you? And he left you for another girl. I'll see you have a lifetime. Yeah. No. That's my biggest fear about leaving a man that I know and love. A man that I know won't turn his back on me. For a man who could wake up and not love me anymore. Yes, sis. It's a family meeting. Guys, I'd blow the whole ship up. Like I'd blow it up. I left my future, my pride and my joy for you to turn me down. Wahlani. Ale mouth out jigisa son. O tlo tjega, wait mo o tswa ko teng o khutla mo go nna. I never. Ke tlo yo phahla net for wena. Anonymous said, I recently found out that the guy I'm seeing has a girlfriend. I know I should end things, but the sex is... Guys, all of these things are a bit triggering to me, hey? I think it's the retrograde, but there have been some recent developments in my life right now, and I just ain't sure where my life is going. Anonymous said, I want my ex. Felt. No, not me though. Not me, no, don't felt by me though. Felt. So now I feel you. This could have been me a couple of months ago. Yo, Ndikowa. But hey, I'm a changed woman. Anonymous said, I've been having a thing with a teacher since matric, and I'm doing my final year, and things are still, I guess she meant to say happening. Guys, you know, I've never understood the concept of high schoolers dating teachers. You know, I don't know it. I think maybe I was very dumb in school. I still am now, but my boyfriends, one thing most people will pick up is that my boyfriends are always just general ordinary people, you know. Never wanted like an older guy when I was young. Never wanted all of that riffraff, because first of all, I had very strict parents, and also, I don't know, man, I didn't think that I fit the part. So whenever I hear of students having things with teachers, it's just so strange to me, because it's like, why are teachers looking at children? Why are teachers looking at students like children? Why are teachers looking at students like adults? You know what I mean? It's such a weird concept to me. It's so weird, but it's actually not right. It's a bit borderline pedophilia. Not even borderline, it's pedophilia. But if you guys are still together and happy, I don't know, my babes, what to say. I ain't gonna say anything nice. I don't like him. I'm sorry. Okay, Anonymous said, ditched my boyfriend in the groove and went and slept over my crush's place. You see? And that song, doing what makes you happy. I love it. No, I'm kidding. Ha! Mara, oui, d'accord. I don't blame you. No. I hope when I die, none of my exes comes up and speaks, eh? Guys, the things I've done from 2019 to 2021, down to 2020, yeah, December. I'm not proud of those years. Anonymous said, I agreed to a polygamous relationship with my boyfriend because I was afraid to lose him. I also told him that he should inform the girl too. Right after informing her, she threatened to kill herself. She said, I agreed to a polygamous relationship with my boyfriend because I was afraid to lose him. I also told him that he should go inform the girl too. Right after informing her, she threatened to kill herself, which led to the guy traveling for hours to go see her. I feel like I pushed him to tell her, and now we're faced with the situation. He is still there and I don't know what to do. Please help. You did the right thing. You did the right thing. And I don't even know why you feel so bad you don't know what to do. This is not your situation to deal with. This is your boyfriend's situation to deal with. And the same way that he can tell you that he wants a polygamous relationship, he should be able to tell the other lady in question. Yes, are we we're not gloating in her misfortune. But at the end of the day, it's like, you are such a better person. No, actually, no, I would also feel really bad. You and I think we're still one of the good eggs in this world. But I wouldn't want you to feel bad and feel like you pushed her to do it. You pushed him to do it. He was supposed to do it nonetheless. Why is he supposed to tell you, break your heart, and not tell her? Give her the gift of naivety by not knowing that you're in the picture. And then after that, no, dude. That is the whole idea of polygamy. Yes, the consequence of it is not your burden to carry. It's actually his burden. You having pushed him to tell her was anything any other woman would do, especially knowing that I'm consciously entering into a polygamous marriage. No, my sweethearts, you didn't do anything wrong. Yes, I get it makes you human to feel bad, and I commend you for even having that ounce of remorse, because not a lot of women would be like you. Some other women would actually be relieved and happy. I'd be sad like you too. But you can't say you pushed him to tell her. He had to tell her irrespective of whether you were there or not. It could have been another woman he had to tell her. You understand what I'm saying? Could you shut up? Okay, you're not gonna shut up. Okay, cool. Anonymous said, I was dating 2 guys and then I got pregnant. I didn't know who the father is, so I gave it to the one with the money. Until today, they don't know. Hey, you better pray. You better pray not one of his closes or your closes decides to unleash the truth. Because say again, my sister, if that happens. Anonymous said, I suspect I'm pregnant, but the pregnancy test says negative. Guys, a lot of you are saying you're pregnant. I'm even wondering if I'm pregnant. Okay, Anonymous said, I think I'm regretting chasing a new job on the other side of the country. My relationship was going through it. I really hear you. And that's one of my biggest fears about long distance relationships. I don't think I'd be able to do it. Honestly, I don't see myself going through with it. I can't. Okay. Anonymous said, I'm gonna have another shot, but that's because I want to. Anonymous said, I've been sleeping with my cousin. It's getting cruel intentions again. I've been sleeping with my cousin, that nigga been hitting it right, and I always want to scream, I love you. That's your cousin, bro. As in, like, you guys see each other at family gatherings. As in, his mom and your dad are probably somehow related. As in, his dad and your mom are probably somehow related. If not brother and sister. And nothing in you thinks that maybe you shouldn't be saying those things about your own cousin. Sis! Now I guess he's eating a lot. I was vomiting over my own word. Couldn't do it. I couldn't give you that for that. Can't give you that for that. But that's incest. You know? If you go on your Google app, because you probably don't have a dictionary, and you Google incest, what you will find is that that's what you're doing with your cousin. My married boyfriend cheated on me, currently fucking his idol, then his best friend, industry G. One thing women are is vindictive, but I love it. I love your work. I stand a queen's work. Like, who do you guys think you are? Let me tell you who you guys are. My idols. Mallela. He's married and he cheated on you. Wait. He's an industry nigga and he's married. Okay. Hey, yo, my brain is running on overtime. Never mind. Let's see. This girl says, so I've been sleeping with this guy. I was his first. Well, the guy I liked is in another province. So now the guy came to Bloom this weekend. And he had sex, and I texted the old guy to buy me morning after pills. He's uneducated, so he thought it's for us. So you slept with the both of them. Right? Oh, I see. So the other guy wasn't there, the old guy who's uneducated. Amen. Guys, you guys are actually dribbling these niggas, hey? You guys have us picking up the pieces of our broken men at home thinking we did something wrong. Anyway, guys, I think I've eaten 8. I think I've eaten the most that I could. So I'm gonna end this one right here. I'd really like to thank Nandos for obviously hooking me up and making sure that my mukbang was sorted, my craving is sorted. I had as much as I can. Please make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Let me know what other videos you guys would like to see. But until then, we have reached the end of this video. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next mukbang and confession sessions. I love you guys so much, and goodbye.